Hi, I'm Rick Polston with ORC Product Support. Today we're going to discuss the service or disassembly for service and detailed cleaning on the new Ultimate CC 1600 canister. We've already taken the liberty of preparing by removing some of the external components like the hose, the attachments, and now we're going to go ahead and remove the exhaust filter. And we're going to open the exhaust filter door, set that to the side. And then we're going to remove the attachment caddy on the side by just lifting upward. And now we're going to turn the unit. We're going to open the intake door where the hose attaches. We're going to remove our disposable bag. And also we're going to remove the disposable bag door gasket. Removing the gasket, and we're also going to remove the motor filter holder and filter, and then close the inlet door. Our next step is going to be removal of the ORC logo label, and there are actually two screws that are hidden behind this logo label. That simply peels off for removal. It gives us two screws that are recessed here, and we also have 6 other screws. Those are located behind the plugs that have to be removed, and you can simply use an implement like a flat blade screwdriver to pop those plugs out. And lastly, we have 2 plugs over the grip screws. And this exposes all 8 of the screws that need to be removed on the front of the canister. And once you've removed all 8 of the screws, we're going to remove the grip, and we're going to lay the unit flat. And this would be a good time to mention that the ORC logo label that we removed from the unit will have to be replaced, and these are available on your parts list. There are no housing interconnects, so this is going to be a simple procedure of separating the housings, just lifting the top housing off. Removal of the top housing gives you access to the actuator for the switch itself, the motor, and of course the cord. The TCO or thermal cutoff is included with the motor if you're doing a motor replacement or if you're needing to replace that thermal cutoff. Also, be aware of the pins that are located on the housing, which are for the strap. And for reassembly of the unit, a couple of things that we want to point out. One is the strap pin that's located down near the bottom next to the motor, and this is loose fitting and is easy to lose, so be cautious or aware of that. And then also the grip cap. This must be seated and must be placed in before the housings are joined together, so make sure that you seat that firmly. We've joined our housings together. We've almost reinstalled all of our screws. It's important to note that the grip must be reinstalled before installing the final 2 screws up here on the top. One other point of importance is when reinstalling the motor filter bracket and motor filter, the far end of the motor filter bracket gets pushed back underneath tabs. Then the front end gets snapped into position. This concludes our disassembly of the unit for detailed cleaning or service. For additional information, including cleaning the commutator, please refer to the service guide on the Learning Connection.